Are you ready? Hey, think you can tell us what to do? You think you can tell us what to wear? You think that you're better? Well, you better get ready.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Retro Wrestling Revival. It is that time of week, ladies and gentlemen. We are doing the Monday Night Wars, ladies and gentlemen, our Monday Night Watch Along series, and I'm stoked. I'm excited. We got Brother Martin here. You got the Raw Dog Rockabilly with Mr. Johnny Podcasting here. And you know what? We are here to have some fun tonight. Last week was an absolute doozy woozy, if you would say, a shit show. Nitro was god-awful. And I personally think that it's not going to take much to do better or do worse than Nitro last week. But anyways, John, brother, how are you doing tonight? And what do you think we got to look forward to tonight? What do you think the feeling's going to be? Do you think the crowd's going to be uglier? Do you think they're going to be prettier? Do you think we're going to have multiple Ahmed Johnson sightings? What do you think we're going to have tonight, brother?
I think we might have all of the above right there. I'm telling you. This shit might be bowling shoe ugly once again, to quote the great Jim Ross there. I don't know. We're going to have to see how it goes tonight. But I'm doing great, man. I had a great day today. An awesome day at work. And rocked out, watched some movies with my daughter tonight before we did this. And life is damn good, man. I just can't complain. And you know what's even better? Spring training is almost over. The regular season in baseball is here. I'm a happy man. I'm doing good. We're going to have some fun tonight catching some Raw. And start the show off correctly, Mr. Martin.
Have you seen my baseball?
No, Warren. We haven't seen your wiener.
No.
Give it correct here.
I'm sorry, Paul Bromwell.
Yeah, you damn right you should be sorry to poor Paul.
And thing is that we got sponsors every week because like we're big time like this. And this week our sponsor is something that is near and dear to my heart. And I actually went to this school for training, believe it or not.
Really?
Yeah. So I'm gonna play it for you. Here we go. This is the sponsor of the week, ladies and gentlemen.
All right.
Christopher. Rumor has it you think you got what it takes to be a pro wrestler. Now's the best opportunity you'll ever have. Because success in pro wrestling is much more.
What is going on with the Ultimate Warrior here? What is he talking about? Even I can't decipher this. Can you imagine having that lunatic sponsoring your product?
So, Warrior University is the sponsor for the week. I summoned the ghost.
How many students did Warrior University have?
When I was there, it was just me.
Just you? Were you flowing with Destrucity?
No, actually, which I was in the corner lifting weights, and he was screaming at me the whole time. So yeah,
I can only imagine him yelling at you. Have you ever seen those clips of him with those kids when he was trying to do like a fucking reality show or something?
He left them in the desert
and told him to walk home.
I'm like, you're shitting me.
Can you imagine? I know he had girls and stuff, and God rest God rest his soul and his first family and everything like that. But imagine that you were a boy and that was your father. His toughen up moment for you would be to drop you off in the middle of the fucking desert, probably, and tell you, take your shoes off and give them to me. You're like, Dad, why? You're walking home, but Dad, it's 40 miles. I don't know where I'm going. It's the middle of the desert. Figure it out.
Figured out Distrucity.
The Distrucity will lead you to the promised land.
Yeah, and like a Warrior, he was charging me like $3,000 a week, which I'll be honest with you, I didn't learn a damn thing.
Can you imagine going to a pro wrestling school run by the ultimate fucking Warrior?
What's worse, that or the Great Khali's wrestling school?
Man, that's a hard question right there. I don't know.
Exactly.
I don't know. I mean, really, you're not going to learn a freaking thing from either one of them. Let's just be real.
I agree 1,000%.
I don't know. Who would you go with? The Great Khali or the Ultimate Warrior?
I would go with Khali for the fact that I think, which I don't think, okay, with Khali, you can at least say the guy had passion for the business. He was not talented whatsoever, but at least he loves wrestling. So, like, for that fact, I would go with Khali.
I don't know. Khali's got the swagger, though. Like, when he walks,
he does.
That little gimmick that he did. So, I'd have to go with Khali, probably. I'm just going to say that. I don't know. The Warrior, I would want to slap the shit out of him in about 2 minutes of being around him. That's all I'm going to say.
Yes. Yeah, I agree. And you know someone else that should have opened up wrestling school? Brackus.
Brackus is a legend. Me and Daniel were actually just talking about him last week.
Really?
Yeah. I saw Brackus in a dark match years ago when they were trying to push him.
How bad was it?
Oh, it was fucking terrible. The crowd kept like chanting, you can't wrestle at him and you suck and everything like that. Nobody likes you or some shit like it. It was pretty bad. And probably some more choice words in there, but the crowd was having a fucking blast, razzing him. Daniel, welcome here. He said Khali was a Punjabi playboy.
He was.
Fashion brought the chicks. I'm telling you.
I agree.
You know what tag team I want to see in WrestleMania this weekend?
What?
I'm talking about Khali. I want to see the great Khali and the living legend himself, the man with the locks of love. Not you.
Oh, well.
No, not you. No, you're not in this.
Fuck you then. I see how it is.
No, I want to see the great Khali and I want to see Veer Mahan team up this weekend to take those titles off the Usos, not KO and Sammy. That's what I want.
Dude. Veer is a legend.
Good God.
He is. And he was such a legend. They didn't know what to do with him on the main roster, so he's back in NXT.
He's still coming. He's still coming. They're gonna do those vignettes for him again. I love Veer though. I wish they would do something with him. He's great, man.
And Veer is a former pro baseball player, right?
Is he? I don't know. I didn't know
yeah, he played for the Oakland A's, I believe. Hold on, I think he was. But like while I'm looking that up, what do we got to look forward to tonight on Raw?
Well, you said earlier that you don't know if there's any way that Raw couldn't beat Nitro last week. Well, you might be wrong on this, and so might I. I don't know. So
really,
we said that I said it last night. You said it today. Listen to this lineup tonight, and I think the storyline will carry Raw through. But I don't know. Wait till you see this one right here, really quick before I get to it. Because they can't book Veer on WrestleMania. Roman, Cody, and all those other superstars know they can't dare to stand on the same stage as him. It's a stage of the awards. They know they can't go with Veer. All right.
Okay.
So listen to this lineup, and you tell me. Why don't you tell me?
Why don't you tell me?
If you think that there is definitely a chance that Nitro could maybe pull this one out after hearing this card tonight. All right. First match is Rockabilly. Hit me with it. Rockabilly. He's taking on Ahmed fucking Johnson.
Jesus Christ. WUH.
Yep.
No, WUA.
Yeah. Next match, Vader versus Goldust.
Okay.
Well, Vader was fresh back from his prison stint over in Kuwait here, so I'm sure this one he's a little out of shape. I'm sure for this one.
Who do you think has more prison cred, Vader or Dominic?
Dominic Mysterio. You
Oh,
can't
yeah,
have to ask that question. He's an OG. All right.
Yes.
People tried to steal his pudding in prison, and they learned better. Let me tell you.
Oh yeah.
He took that little wooden stake, and I'm not going to say what he did. He told me not to do that. If you didn't think one Ahmed Johnson match was bad enough, you're going to get two tonight. So,
oh my God.
Ahmed is taking on Crush right after in the match tonight. Two Ahmed Johnson matches in one night. What the hell, if you're booking this show, would make you think that this is a good idea?
It's funny. We've been giving Russo credit the past few weeks because of the great storytelling. What the fuck is he thinking this week?
Well, he never cared about the matches, obviously, but
no.
You know, I mean,
story.
His storylines have been great on the show here the last few weeks. But two matches for Ahmed Danielson. Double the Ahmed. The sleeping pill withdrawal is going to be strong. He is not going to be. What's the over or under? Do you think? Are you betting for or against him being potentially comatose by the middle of the second match in a narcoleptic fit?
Dude, he under, I would say 5 minutes into the second match, if it makes it that far, he's gonna have a pillow directly under the ring. He's just gonna go straight for that shit, man.
Yeah, well, the next match is a rematch that nobody wanted from last week that we're getting again, and it's gonna be the Legion of Doom, who we both love, of course, and we talk about, taking on Phil LaFon and Doug Furnas. The team that literally got zero. I'm not blowing this out of proportion here.
We're being literal.
Got zero reaction from the crowd. The crowd literally went dead fucking silent when these two came out and during the match. And then when they gave them a mic afterwards, they got even quieter. All right. You could have heard a pin drop in Omaha. All right.
Jeff Farmer got a bigger response.
Yep. That's all I'm going to say to that one. That Motley Crue promo got way more of a reaction.
Motley Crue, baby.
But I'm telling you, they are here again tonight to infest our screen. And then in the main event, we got Steve Austin versus the British Bulldog.
Okay, that could be passable.
That's a potential. All right. So listening to that, do you think there is a chance that Nitro could still maybe have a chance to beat them this week?
Honestly, I got to give Raw by like a little sliver.
I think so. With the storyline, it'll take it. But let's see. Because they've had some great storylines throughout the last few weeks.
Oh yeah, really quick. Veer Mahaan is he was signed by the Pittsburgh Pirates after he won a pitching contest on a 2008 reality TV show, The $1 Million Arm. He was the first Indian to play professional baseball and spent several seasons in the minor leagues, reaching the single A level. He's the subject of the movie $1 Million Arm.
Interesting. Way to go. All right. Very nice.
So yeah.
Daniel says he thinks he's going to be passed out during Rockabilly's entrance.
Oh, come on. But yeah, Veer, I'm so glad he grew out like his hair because like his baseball pictures, it looks dreadful. Just saying.
Don't you dare speak of Veer Mahaan like that. You're going to start apologizing to Veer now. Apologize to Veer.
I'm sorry, Veer.
We might have to add that into fucking rotation now with your Paul Bromwell apologies. How dare you besmirch the good name of Veer Mahaan?
I'm sorry, Mr. Mahaan.
Daniel says after last night's great Clash of Champions, it's going to look like pre-cake to those great matches. Man,
oh my God,
awesome matches. That was a great show that we watched.
Oh yeah, and me and you, like, we're very, very flattered that we have some fans out there that really want to copy us verbatim. So thank you for that.
Oh my God, you love people sometimes. Get your own fucking ideas.
No shit.
Piper and Ahmed are in strong contention for who is more out of it on this Monday. Who do you think is going to be more out of it, Piper or Ahmed?
Ahmed, without a doubt.
God, that's a tough one.
Hold on. Oh, before we start.
Any academic institution can help you fulfill prerequisites, obtain a degree. But how many can prepare you to fulfill a dream? At Warrior University, you and me together can do just that. The testimonial on my life says that you, yes, you, have the same exact chance of achieving your dreams as I did. If you really believe it, if you have the deep felt desire to discipline yourself to make the true sacrifices, the door to Warrior University could quite possibly lead into the dressing room of the WWF superstars.
All right, you want to know what a lunatic this man is, okay? They said that his facility was absolutely gorgeous at Warrior University. They said it was like state-of-the-art everything. That he put all of this. They said, I've heard people say that he probably dumped $1 million into this facility. Put it all into it. And then right before the fucking place opens, he just says he doesn't want to do it and shuts it down.
What?
Yeah. That's the real backstory on Warrior University, that he shut it down even before it got off the ground. So
wow. Okay.
Daniel says Veer strikes people out just stepping into the stadium.
He
Daniel,
does.
Well, Daniel graduated from Warrior University in '96, but he's still waiting for his diploma. He said it was in the mail. All right, man. Let's get to some Raw, buddy.
All right, brother. Let's do this. All
right, everybody. If you want to watch along with us, go check out Monday Night Raw, Season 5, Episode 18th. May 5th, 1997 is the Monday Night Raw that we're watching tonight. If you want to go watch it, check it out on Peacock. It's the easiest way if you have it. If you don't have Peacock, find it somewhere else. But Peacock is the way that we do it. And check it out because it's just right there.
It's only $10 a month, guys.
It's $10 a month with no commercials. You get your money's worth and then some. And Peacock's a great app anyways. I watch Peacock all the time outside of watching Raw here and Nitro and all the wrestling shows with you. Nothing but good things about Peacock. I think it's fantastic. I just don't like the season stuff that they do. I think it's stupid. But hey, whatever. That's beggars can't be choosers, right? We're getting a great product for $10 a month. So if you want to watch it with us, go check it out. Season 5, Episode 18th, Monday Night Raw. Chris, you got it loaded up. You ready to go?
I'm ready to go, brother.
All right, everybody. If you want to join with us, check it out right now. We're going to go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hit it, buddy.
All right, here we go.
We're going to get a little recap from last
week.
I love him praying there.
Do you hear them playing like the church music?
Hey, it was a really difficult moment for people. He had a very difficult procedure done. Brian's just praying for him. Dude, look at the crowd here. Come on, from last week. Don't get me started again. Jesus, don't get me started again, please.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, Lord.
Hold on. Okay. So what's the crowd this week? Like, what town are they in?
This is in Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Whew. Okay.
The cheese capital of the world. I think Green Bay might give it a run for its money. That's my bet. I'm not saying anybody can touch Omaha or Saginaw, but I'm saying there is a really good potential that this crowd might be up there. Just throwing it out there. What do you think?
Oh yeah, definitely. What buddy?
Give me the remote right there.
Daniel says Pillman was praying for people before 2 Ahmed matches. He knew the apocalypse was coming.
What's that?
Daniel said Pillman praying for people a week before 2 Ahmed matches this week. He really knew the apocalypse was coming. From Green Bay, Wisconsin. I still love the R-Truth thing when he did the Green Bay. What's up, Green Bay?
Oh, my God. Where were they? Like, they weren't in Green Bay.
Yeah, they were somewhere else. They were somewhere else. That's the beauty of R-Truth.
I'm going to be winning the Money in the Bank ladder match. Truth, you're not even in the match. My bad.
I love R-Truth. That guy's the best.
He is an ageless wonder.
He really is. He's like in his 50s now or something, right?
Yeah, and he hasn't aged a bit.
Little recap for everybody here. Owen Hart ended up winning the IC title on the last Raw from the blue chip prospect Rocky Maivia.
Yes.
Brought that title home to his big brother Brett, along with the Slammies and the tag titles. Look at Austin coming out in the wheelchair.
Oh, by the way, do you think, speaking of like The Rock, do you think Martha would let Dwayne Johnson use Owen's likeness in Young Rock?
I have no idea. No idea.
Because I know Dwayne has nothing but the utmost respect for Owen. So, but since it's a WWE associated product,
no idea. I wouldn't even be able to guess on that one. Daniel says R-Truth is the only man to ever win the Money in the Bank during a Royal Rumble match. He just couldn't find the case.
Oh God, yes.
That was a real hot ending to the show last week with Austin.
Oh, it was fantastic.
Great way for the Hart Foundation to get, a little bit of payback there.
Oh, here we go.
Yep, the best entrance ever in Raw right here.
Oh, without a doubt. This is number one, and number two is the Across the Nation one from 2002.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't remember that one.
Yeah. Reaction to Stacy Keibler, Hall of Fame.
Reaction to it. I mean, I get why you're putting in a female, but why I love Stacy. She's beautiful and had a great, role for a couple of years. How is Lex Luger not in and you're putting fucking Stacy Keibler in? How is the Midnight Express not in and you're putting her in? I don't think Victoria's in, is she?
Nope.
Victoria's not in and they put her in. I mean, I get, that they need a woman to put in there for this year's, but I just think there's much more deserving candidates than her.
I agree.
And I love Stacy. I think she's great.
Hell, Mickie James.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon.
I know that, but I'm just saying she's very deserving.
Absolutely, she is. No doubt about it. There's a lot more deserving people, but I think it was probably cheap because I think Stacy lives out in LA or something.
Okay, so it's just one of those things where it's like, hey, we ain't going to fly her in.
Stacy is one of the most beautiful people, women in the history of wrestling to me, though.
I agree 1,000%.
Oh, she was so beautiful. Daniel says those legs of Stacy will be immortalized forever. That is very true.
There you go. There you go. And so it's going to be interesting. I'm just wondering.
Did they announce a fifth one yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
But I'm just wondering, have they even announced the ceremony time or anything?
Friday.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's Friday that they're doing it. Literally, why would you wait this long to put out the 5 people?
I don't know.
It just seems like they just didn't know what they were doing with it this year. It was very poorly rolled out. It's very just blah to me, the Hall of Fame this year.
So basically, they're gonna have SmackDown, and then after SmackDown, they're having a ceremony. I'm guessing.
So I think it's something like that. Yeah, because I think they do an NXT show or something too.
Yeah.
I mean, I could be wrong, and maybe it's Saturday. I have no idea.
But no, what you call it? The Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royals on Friday.
Let me see the Hall of Fame. Let's see when it airs.
God,
all right, they're doing it. Let's see. All right, let's see here. It's Friday, March 31st, 2023. They're going to be doing it at 10 p.m. So it looks like probably right after SmackDown. Yep. So
it's probably pre-taped. No, wait.
No.
Because it's 7:00
Pacific time.
Yes. Okay. Never mind. Then that would make sense for to do live. Then okay.
Yeah. So they're going to do it afterwards. So.
Oh wow.
I have no real interest to check it out, but maybe I'll check out a few minutes of it afterwards. I always like to catch highlights of people's, speech or something like that.
Honestly, yeah, I don't care.
Yeah, really, it's kind of blah this year. I mean, it's great to see Indy Coffin going in. I think we talked about that last night. Rey Mysterio for sure.
The Great Buddha
is a good performer, but I can't imagine his speech is going to be too interesting to the American public. I'm just being honest. Yeah, I have no idea. We'll see. All right, so Brett is out here in the ring with the entire Hart Foundation, to include the recently brought back Jim the Anvil Neidhart from last week.
Yes,
we got with the whole band's back together.
I love it, and the thing is that with Jim Neidhart, with all due respect, anytime he got a job past the early '90s, it was due to favors.
Sure, everywhere that Brett went. Daniel's waiting on the kimchi induction. What's so sad about this when you see all these guys in the ring, Chris, is that Brett is the only one left.
That breaks my heart.
Yeah.
And I understand
these guys are going.
And like I said on the last Raw we did, I don't blame Brett somewhat for being bitter. I don't. Because, dude, 90% of your family's dead. I mean, you're not saying that you should be bitter your whole life, but ultimately I get it why he sees things the way he sees it. You know what I mean?
He definitely has had a lot of loss, that's for sure. People important in his life. Luckily, he's from a big family, so I'm sure he's got plenty of other brothers and sisters, at least.
Yeah,
you know?
but
it's sad to see these 4 other guys in the ring that are gone.
But I hate to say it, but it reminds me of the Von Erichs. I mean, just
very, very minus the suicides, you know.
Yeah,
minus. I know there was a few suicides in there for the Von Erichs, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, because Kevin was basically he's the only one left from the original Von Erichs.
And it's been a long time, too, that he's been the only one left. It's probably been a good 20, 30 years.
Yep. But his kids are kicking ass, though.
Yeah, it seems like they're doing pretty good.
So,
I'm a huge Von Erich fan, as I always say.
Oh, yeah.
I love the Von Erichs. I love the World Class Championship Wrestling days and some of the stuff that they did.
Oh, we had a fun discussion last night on our Clash Champion show about Michael P.S. Hayes and how he was a huge innovator down in World Class when it came like the theme music to camera work to everything else. And that led to things that we see nowadays. So World Class was a company that was ahead of its time.
They did a lot of great stuff, that's for sure. Danny says he needs him some Slammy awards for his collection. Just walk around asking people, have you ever won a Slammy? Chris, have you ever won a Slammy?
I have.
What was it for?
The silkiest stutter. Okay.
Oh, man, that's a prestigious award to win.
Yeah. The smooth stutter, smooth as butter. It was me, Matt Morgan, and Bubba Ray Dudley. And
Joe Biden was on the roster for that one too, but
he was.
He wouldn't let it go through. He wouldn't let that one go through.
Yeah,
he was having chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream or cookies somewhere.
He was.
He forgot where he was too.
Yeah, he was. He was talking about a guy named Corn Pop. So just
something.
Most things like, all right, Joe.
I love Brett when he calls the crowd nothing but a bunch of hyenas.
I love it.
You damn bunch of hyenas.
That's what I could call like my Walmart customers.
A bunch of hyenas.
Oh God, dude!
Next time somebody gets mouthy with you, tell them to get out of there. They're nothing but a pack of hyenas.
I love it. I love it.
Boy, go ahead, Chris.
Yeah, man. Because like tonight, it was an absolute nightmare at work. So I'm glad I'm home hanging out with you. But yeah, just they're a bunch of hyenas. So what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, I just love the Hart Foundation at this point in time. They were just
they're right.
They were just absolutely just gold at this point with everybody. This is Brett's best run of his career right here.
Oh, without a shadow of a doubt. And it didn't last very long, to be honest. And it was sad because honestly, it was absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah.
Brett was
could have been done.
Oh yeah,
he would have stayed.
Well, I mean,
look at Pillman. God, I love him.
I love it.
Those fucking eyes bulging out of his head is just the best.
Excellent.
Brian Pillman was good.
So Bret Hart's pretty much like the Lamar Jackson of the WWF during this time.
He's got a torn meniscus, so he's going to sit out for a while and wait for more money to come to him.
Exactly.
No, Bret didn't do that. Bret was as loyal as can be to them.
I know he was.
We're just playing around, folks. Brett was as loyal as could be to the WWF. He didn't want to go anywhere.
Because Brett actually signed for less money, and Vince McMahon said, I can't afford to pay you. Go talk to WCW. And that's
what ifs, Chris, if Brett wouldn't have, they wouldn't have had the screw job and Brett wouldn't have gone to WCW and all that would have happened. Think of the what ifs. What could have changed? I mean, I know you can. We can do that with anything in life, but just looking at it from a wrestling perspective, I think things would be a lot different.
World Championship Wrestling would still be in business. I'm sorry, but they would. Think about it, because that wouldn't have led to the birth of Mr. McMahon. That wouldn't have led to the Steve Austin feud. I mean, honestly, there's a lot of things that would not have fallen into place that did if it wasn't for Brett leaving. Hell, even DX wouldn't have gone on the run that they did, in my opinion, if the screw job would have never happened. So just saying, man, that's a massive what if.
This is an unfair thing to say because it was an accident and everything like that. And it's just very unfair to say it like this, but I really do believe it. I think Owen would still be with us if Brett didn't leave. and I'm not putting that on Brad or anything like that. It was an accident that happened. I don't think you would have seen that Blue Blazers shit, man. I don't think you would have seen Owen doing that crap at that time.
I agree, because Owen at that point was simply just going to work to make money for his family, and that was it.
I don't know. I mean, we could always, we could always look at things in that perspective and think that, things can be different if one little thing happened, but for whatever reason, it wasn't meant to be that way in life, and it happened that way. But I really do think if all that crap didn't happen, maybe things could have been really different for Owen. Owen could have been alive today,
without a doubt. And like, speaking of, we talked about a gentleman earlier by the name of Roddy Piper. Roddy, his perspective on it, with all due respect, he was batshit crazy about his theory about what happened.
So disrespectful on his part to put that on somebody when he did it.
Because this is the thing, guys. You can blame certain writers all you want, but the fact is Vince McMahon had the final say on absolutely everything.
You got that right. Here comes Ahmed. He's woken up from his nap and he's guaranteed to be fucking grumpy. Okay, so they just put up. Look at him. He can barely keep his eyes open. Man, he can barely keep them open. Did you see what they had on the screen there behind him when he came out?
What? Pearl River?
It said Pearl River Posse.
What?
Are you? Yep. I swear to God, you got to go back and look at it later if you want. If you don't believe me, it said Pearl River Posse.
Are you a member of the Pearl River Posse?
Fuck no. I wouldn't. I don't think there's anybody that's a member of the Pearl River Posse.
You know, the God honest truth is that whenever Ahmed was asked,
at that time is a joke. I didn't like him at this time.
Oh yeah, Ahmed. Whenever he was asked about Pearl River, Mississippi, he's like, I have no fucking clue where that's at.
Yeah. I don't think he has a clue where he's at any day.
Oh, yes.
Here he comes. Rockabilly.
Rockabilly. I'm the raw dog.
Oh, no, not Ahmed. He was too tired to even put his ring gear on. It's not comfortable to sleep.
Rockabilly.
He wants to be a member of the Mean Street Posse. And I would join up with the Mean Street Posse.
Oh, man. They
Pete Gas. What was the other guy's name?
Joey. Shit, I don't know the other one. Joey
Rodney.
I mean, those guys grew up. They grew up on the streets of Greenwich, Connecticut. Man, that was
mean streets. Of
Greenwich, Connecticut. Man,
didn't mean. Look at
they had it hard.
Look at Billy do that shake, rattle, and roll there. He's getting into it.
Whoa, Ahmed.
Ahmed's not a fan of Rockabilly.
Come on, I am. I think he's a world-class entertainer.
Look at Ahmed. He's trying to do the shake, rattle, and roll. Good for him. He does have a personality of some sorts.
He does.
Why is he not in his wrestling gear here, though, as Daniel said? I know did he not wake up in time? Did the snooze alarm go off a few too many times?
Yes. Apparently what happened, the pyro went off for the show, and that woke Ahmed up. So yeah.
So here's their advertising Cold Day in Hell, and it's got Crush, Savio, Vega, and then Faarooq there. Is he taking on all three people at that pay-per-view? Is that what it is?
I think. Yep.
Oh Lord, you're gonna get 2 matches tonight. Now Cold Day in Hell, you're gonna get 3.
And we're going to watch that.
It should be fun at least. Just to get some laughs out of it. Daniel said the cameras are only showing the back of his head. He was asleep in the corner. He's mad this match interrupted his sleep. Oh, God.
Oh, God.
Ahmed Johnson. What a treasure.
No.
All right, bro. I'm looking in the crowd here already. I'm telling you. Just look right behind the Honky Tonk man to the left.
Oh, God.
What the hell is that right there? I'm telling you. All right. Well, they're not even yet sniffing the Omaha and Saginaw level.
Okay.
Looking at this guy on the camera right out there on all night long is going to be a treat.
That's a radical looking guy right there.
Boy, this guy is morbidly obese at his best.
Oh.
Daniel said some say that the Cold Day in Hell after the one night Ahmed couldn't fall asleep. Oh, the crowd
Daniel,
is
the
really
singers.
not into this shit.
Not at all.
Nope. They're not into this one whatsoever. Doughboy in the front row is loving life, though, man. He's trying to touch Honky Tonk, man. He wants to be the next Rockabilly. Billy Gunn, you got to give him some fucking credit, though, man.
Like, no. Like the guy, his gimmick would be Rockabilly.
Oh yeah, that guy is Rockabilly, right? Good pickup there. I like that.
All right, now what about Billy Gunn?
Billy Gunn deserves literally a lot of credit for trying to make this shit gimmick work. Why is Ahmed's tongue out of his mouth? Did he bite his tongue? He's walking around like this. Did he bite his tongue when he fell asleep in the middle of the match?
Yes. God damn it. Yes.
You know, one day Ahmed Johnson is gonna fucking come after us. The good news is, though, even with one bad leg that needs a replacement this year, I still think I can actually outrun him. Oh man, I'm telling you. Mick Thompson says, "Hey Mick, how's it going tonight? What's up, guys? Is some of your old stuff on your channel really cool? I am here. Thank you so much, Mr. Thomason. I hope I didn't mispronounce that. Mick, welcome out here, man. Glad to see you out,
Mick.
Good to see you out, sir. We are watching some Monday Night Raw here from May 5th, 1997. So hopefully you can check it out with us on Peacock. If not, we'll give you some fun, goofy commentary along to it.
That works. It is.
Daniel says a sleeper hold on Ahmed. I mean, that's doing him a favor.
So is it just a hold and not a sleeper hold? Oh, good Lord. Ahmed's like, I want to go sleep.
Oh yeah. He wanted to take a quick snooze right there. He just, for no reason, took that guitar and smashed poor Rockabilly. Oh, man. Ahmed is mad. He's hot. Don't wake him up from his nap.
Well, Billy won the match.
I'm telling you, Ahmed one day fucking is gonna come after one of us, but I still think we can outrun him in the shape that he's in.
Yeah, like that doubt. I mean, do you think we're gonna have as much heat with Ahmed as we did with Braden Walker?
We haven't talked about Braden Walker in a while. Just gonna say that.
It's funny because he contacted us.
Yep. Yes, he did. That's for sure. He wasn't too happy.
No. It's called no offense. It's called get a sense of humor.
Look at Neidhart there. He's going out into the locker rooms here. He's kicking everybody out along with Pillman.
Oh my God, Bob Holly.
Boy, if there's somebody that could join the Greg the Hammer Valentine's club of misery, it's that motherfucker right there, Bob Holly.
Who the hell's in the purple?
I have no idea. I think one of those is like Barry Hardy, the jobber or something. I don't know who the other guy is, but he's got some bitchin' fucking tights.
He does. I love him.
Oh boy.
Oh,
all right.
God.
So who do you thinking here might be more miserable, Greg Valentine or Bob Holly?
Valentine by a country mile.
He's the gold standard for miserable.
Exactly.
He's the gold standard for it. I'm telling you.
I was watching the entrance of Rhythm and Blues from I think it was WrestleMania 6,
and the most over he ever was with me.
Yes, and he still looked miserable. He's like, "Why the hell am I here?"
Wouldn't you be if you got stuck in the Rhythm and Blues tag team? Yes. Wouldn't you be?
Yes. Yes.
Daniel says Ahmed was mad. Rockabilly teased him with that sleeper hold. We're gonna get another fucking Ahmed tonight. Who is this? Is this Ken Shamrock?
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's Ken Shamrock here. A little vignette for him.
This is someone I would not fuck with even to this day.
No. Ken's got so many steroids pumping through his veins at this point in time. You still wouldn't want to fuck with him.
Oh, come on.
I'm not telling a lie here. I'm telling you. That guy's pop positive more times for steroids than any of the players that you would have tested during the Balco era in Major League Baseball if you would have given him
Good Lord.
Test. That guy popped, I think, 3-4 times for steroids in his fighting career.
Do you think that's possibly why he left the UFC the first time?
No, he just got the shit kicked out of him every fight. He did it at the end. He got the shit kicked out of him over and over again. Daniel says, I would be if I looked in the mirror and saw what Greg sees.
Oh my God! Do you
Did they
know
have
what
beer goggles filming that workout?
Oh God! Do you know what Tito Ortiz was saying to Ken? Wake up, Shamrock!
Yeah.
Wake up!
Digging that fucking. I used to love when Tito would go in the middle of the ring after he beat somebody, and he would. And I think Tito Ortiz is a piece of shit, but
Yeah.
I would love that when he would do the shovel there. He's got 4 kids at this time. Wow, look at him.
Good Lord.
He's the T-ball coach.
Good Lord. Just imagine the roid rage whenever like his kid misses a swing.
No, fuck that, bro. Imagine if the ref calls a bad strike on his kid or something like that. He's going to be going out there and putting fucking ankle locks on the umpire. He's going to be running out there and slapping an ankle lock on
I'm in
him.
my
Get off
zone!
of him, Ken. Get him off of him. He's not Tito Ortiz, all right? You can't beat him, but it's okay. Let him go. It's just T-ball.
Tito was he's an absolute fucking nut job, but the fact is that he's one of the greatest lightweights of all time.
I wouldn't go that far.
Really?
No, not even close.
Dude, the guy helped
No.
when it came to bridging the gap from the old UFC
All
to
right, he was a pioneer. I'm not taking that away from
He
him.
was.
He was a pioneer in a lot of ways. Greatest light heavyweights of all time. That motherfucker ain't even in the top 20.
Okay.
Yeah, trust me, he ain't even in the top 20. Just ask Chuck Liddell, who sleeped him a few times.
Well, he beat Chuck Liddell in their last
Chuck
match.
Liddell was like 50 years old and punchy and had been knocked out at like his last 10 fights in a row. All right. You could have blinked wrong at Chuck Liddell at that point and clipped him on his chin. You could have grazed him with your fingernail and it might have taken it and knocked him out.
This was the company that Alberto Del Rio was doing mixed martial arts with.
Yeah. Combates America or something like that. I think it was Golden Boy that did the Tito and Chuck.
Really? Okay,
Yeah, I think it was Golden
never
Boy.
mind. But yeah.
Daniel said if he stayed out of the women's zone, he wouldn't have had as many kids. Oh, gosh. Hey, what's up, Chris Karam? Nice to see you out, my friend.
What's going on, Chris?
Chris says Tito beat legends who were all past their prime. Absolutely, Chris, 100%. And anytime he got matched up with somebody that was legitimate, he got his ass kicked.
Okay.
Yeah, it was Golden Boy Promotions. Yep, Chris said it was Golden Boy Promotions too. I mean, they did pay-per-view buys for it, so more power to him, you know?
Yeah. He was a draw. There you go.
He was a very big draw. I think it was a UFC 66 with him and Liddell was their biggest number to date for many, many years. You know, many, many years. They pulled in some big buys on that one. People loved watching that feud and that rivalry, and Tito knew how to draw people in, even if he got his ass kicked a bunch at the end. Anytime he faced competition.
I would say Tito, Lesnar, St. Pierre, McGregor, they were like the biggest draws.
Biggest draws, Conor McGregor, no doubt about it, 110%. Probably number 2 would be John Bones Jones. And I would say number 3 was probably George St. Pierre.
Okay. Would you say Lesnar's top 10 in draws?
No, I'll throw Lesnar up there, actually. Let me take that back. I would probably put Lesnar as 2 or 3. Yeah, I forgot to include him there. I think Lesnar's probably 2 or 3 on it.
Yeah.
Chris says, let's see. I think Dana has lost sight of the fact that there needs to be too many levels of MMA companies and promotions. That's part of how you build good talent. Yeah, there's just real. I mean, there people try, but they just can't compete against them.
Slap fight.
Yeah, it's that slap fight shit is funny though, but it's so stupid, but it's funny to me.
Isn't it basically the Ultimate Fighter, but people slapping each other?
Pretty much, yeah. Yep. I mean, just imagine how dumb you have to be to just stand there and just let somebody just full-fledged fucking cold cock you in the face and not do anything.
You know,
think it's going to work out for yourself.
You know, for me, that would probably break my neck if somebody
break
did
a
that.
lot of people's in their spirit too as they get fucking cold cocked. So
Rick James, what the 5 fingers safe to the face?
Here comes Vader out here. Vader is fresh off of his imprisonment in Kuwait at this point, so he's out here ready for business to take on.
He ain't got shit on Dominic. I'm sorry, he doesn't.
No, nobody's got anything on Dominic Mysterio.
Dude, never ever take Dominic's fruit cups.
No, or his Jello, or his pudding. Fruit cups, Jello, or pudding. That's fighting words for Dominic. Were you a fan of Vader? Throwing it out there. Were you a big fan of Vader?
I was a big fan during his World Championship Wrestling days. I thought he was fantastic. Great heel.
Loved him too.
And then unfortunately Hogan, he came into the company and Vader got pushed to the background. I thought Vader was one of the best heels of the early 90s. And one of the most believable heels. So I love Vader in the World Championship Wrestling.
He was a destroyer, you know.
Oh yeah, he was.
He was a destroyer in WCW for sure.
And in Japan,
Prison Dom is a legend. Inmates pray every day they don't end up in their cell block. You don't want Dominic in there. You don't want him in there at all.
Or you don't want mommy there on like the conjugal visits days because she will fuck you up too. Just saying.
All right, so I'm going to throw this out here.
What's that?
Goldust's entrance is one of my favorites of all time.
I agree.
Love
1,000%. Once again, speaking of writers, Goldust was an idea of Russo. So just saying, basically he is a walking Golden Globe. That's what the idea was for his character.
Do you think that Goldust was Dustin's best gimmick that he ever did?
Without a doubt,
Yeah,
hands down.
I agree. I know he probably hated it with all the stuff that came with it, or how it kind of pigeonholed him for some time.
Yeah,
I fuck that, man. It was a great gimmick.
It was
because
because
cutting edge. It was different.
I agree 1,000%. And like with all due respect, I love Dustin Rhodes. He's one of my all-time favorites.
Yeah.
But like the natural gimmick, it was boring to me. Goldust, that's the gimmick that made me fall in love with him and his talent. And you talk about range. Good God, Dustin has so much range.
Mm-hmm.
And
it was a great gimmick. And
his stuff with Booker T in like the early 2000s was absolutely amazing.
When he would do the stutter.
Yes.
He even made Ric Flair and Triple H laugh in the middle of the ring when he was doing it or something. Yeah, it was good stuff, man. You got to give him a lot of credit. He probably hated it, but he sure put everything he had into it.
Then he met up with Booker T at a 7-Eleven and he was getting a hot dog.
Yeah,
and he's like, "Would you like a bite of my wiener?"
Yeah.
No, man.
Daniel said Goldust made him a Hall of Famer. I know he's not in yet, but he's been bland without Goldust. Agreed.
Because like his stuff at AEW, I love Dustin. I thought his feud with Cody, it was amazing. The storytelling was off the charts, but since then I haven't really watched Dustin and thought, oh man, he's a believable threat to this younger talent.
I mean, he seems like he's a hell of a trainer from what people have said about him. And I know he plays a real pivotal role with working with a lot of the young kids over there. And I think the ladies is somebody that they have been working with. So
QT Marshall's a good trainer as well. I mean, like we talk shit about him, but he's a damn good trainer.
Goldust though made his career, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, I agree.
That stuff with him and Roddy Piper was fantastic too.
It was, and you talk about making chicken salad out of chicken shit, which it was originally supposed to be Razor Ramon versus Goldust, but Razor was this.
Oh man!
Oh,
Vader just dropping on his chest.
Razor was punished and not booked on the WrestleMania card because of his negotiations with World Championship Wrestling.
Here's Ken and Vader having a little showdown here. They have a little dust up, I think. I think isn't Vader's first match in the WWF?
I think. Yeah. I'm not 1,000% positive.
Boy, you got to say this about Ken Shamrock, though. We always talk about wrestlers who have that, just tremendous look to them.
Yeah.
And somebody that if you could kind of base their look off of somebody and say, this guy would be a great wrestler. Ken Shamrock's got to be right up there too, bro.
Oh, without a doubt. And I would put in, dare I say, Shamrock was one of those wrestlers. I would say top 15 best wrestlers to never be like to be world champion.
Yeah, I could see that. He was his own worst enemy, though, at that point in time, from what Jim Ross has always said about it. Not that Jim Ross didn't like him or anything. He just said he was very unprofessional at certain things. He was always late. He wasn't dependable. He could be kind of a little bit hard to deal with at some points. And, I think he kind of cost himself probably with that.
During this time, they tried to strap a rocket to his ass.
I mean, he had a really good run there for about 3 years or so?
Oh, yeah, he did. It was from 97 to late 99, I believe. Yeah. So, yeah. And then Shamrock had like a very short run in the NWA TNA. He was the original world champion in the company, which we did a watch along to that. And we would love to do more watch alongs of that, but unfortunately, the TNA company, they're, with all due respect, like they're dickheads when it comes to their content.
Anytime you fucking mention them or in a show, they'll try to block you on it.
Oh yeah, so like, and that's why, ladies and gentlemen, the second half.
Chris, hold on, sorry. Look at the kid right behind the two old guys with the hat. When you get a second, you got to check this kid out. He's right behind Tons of Fun. You see him right there. Okay, look at him. He's right behind the old guy, right near Goldust's butt. Look at him.
Oh, God.
What the hell is he wearing on his fucking head?
Is that like a Cowboys hat or something?
No, that's not even a cowboy hat, I don't think.
Packers hat.
He's like a straw, like Amish hat. What is this kid wearing?
Oh, this is right after the Packers won the Super Bowl.
Is it?
Yeah. Remember?
I don't know what that kid's wearing on his head, though. That's pretty interesting shit.
Good
you got to feel bad for the person behind him. They probably can't see over it.
Dude, did you see Dustin pick up Vader?
He's a strong dude, man. He just picked up a 450-pound guy like it was nothing.
And could you imagine how bad he sweated in that outfit?
No. Vader probably hadn't washed his clothes in 6 months at this point. He probably didn't know. He didn't. That was bad news. This might have been a punishment for anybody to get in the ring with him.
So that's actually how Sean lost his smile.
Daniel said the kid's the original Doctor of Thugonomics with that hat. Vader bomb time. Oh, that's gonna be it, I think.
Oh, good Lord! I love that move.
Yep. Vader picks up the victory. Not a bad match between them.
No, good back and forth.
Much better than Rockabilly versus Ahmed, I'll tell you that.
God damn, that was terrible.
Boy, Kenny's staring down Vader.
So, like, the match they're having at Cold Day in Hell, it's going to be it's going to be a knockout submission match.
Daniel says Vader's like wrestling fans at conventions. Soap and deodorant be damned.
Oh, God, yeah.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah. Speaking of that, me and John were having a fun discussion last night about approaching wrestlers when it comes to things like autographs. And me and John personally believe that if you want to approach them at the arena or at a designated like fan fest or signing, then that's more than appropriate. But we also believe that if you're randomly going to walk up to them at an airport, leave them the fuck alone. Just saying. Let them be. Pay them for their time.
Look at that white sign. It says something about scoops. Ken's in the ring. Oh, geez, yeah. He's going right after him.
Oh, God.
Poor Ken. He's in his street clothes here, and he's rolling around with Vader, man. He better burn those. Now Mankind's in there beating on Ken. Goldust is in the ring to help out Ken.
Dude. Mankind.
Kind of random. Go after him, Ken. Come on.
I was watching a thing online last night about the Buried Alive match, like the first ever one they had between Taker and Mankind. And apparently there were people in the crowd crying because they literally thought the Undertaker was buried alive for real.
It's impressive.
I mean, that's pretty cool that they were that believable.
He killed him. He's dead. Daniel says, even Nike wouldn't endorse Shamrock sure getting that close to Vader. Oh, man.
Right guard. All right.
Do they still make right guard?
Yeah.
Do they?
Okay. Yeah.
Marlena's puffing on that cigar right in the arena. She's enjoying it.
Yes.
She don't give a shit about the kids in the front row and the secondhand smoke.
No. You can tell it's different times.
All right, so we just saw Goldust out here, and then now they're running like this Goldust package for some reason about Dustin.
This is going to lead to, I believe, the Brian Pillman feud.
Isn't that when they put Terry on the line or something like that? Okay,
and she becomes like his slave, like for 30 days.
That was a fun gimmick that they did.
I don't think that's going to go by. Would they do it these days? Hell no, they wouldn't.
No.
Dude, the outrage. Could you imagine?
The weak-minded people would go to try to cancel him.
Yeah. Dude,
this is a mopey fucking package for him here with this interview.
Dude, Dustin, you could tell that's Dusty's son.
Yeah, there's no friggin' denying that's Dusty's son when you look at him,
Well, heck, I mean, you even look at Cody, there's no denying.
Yeah, he's got the same facial features, of course, different hair color, but...
Oh, yeah. But it's hard to believe that Dustin and Cody are stepbrothers because they look so much alike, but it is strong genetics.
Yep. Dustin's got a hell of a unibrow going on right there. Look at that shit.
Hey, man, back in the day,
pluck that thing, bro.
Unibrows were in style with mullets.
They're in style, all right. I don't think those things have ever been in style.
Dude, Joe Flacco had a great unibrow.
I don't know how people let that shit go and they don't tweeze that motherfucker or shave it.
Well, it's kind of like, with all due respect, women I come across and they have like thick facial hair. And it's like, do you not own a mirror? I'm sorry, I don't sound mean about it. But it's like, come.
Dan makes a good point here. Good thing they played this after the match because him being the Sabi would have got him no sympathy against Vader.
Exactly.
I think it's going to be very, very, heavy on the promos throughout the rest of the show because there's only the 2 matches left. So.
Oh God, there's like an hour left,
and heavy on the promos. Heavy promos, heavy in-ring segments. I'm sure.
Oh, that's fine. But yeah.
Do you think them talking about Dusty at this point here on TV with Dustin was taking a jab at Dusty on their part?
Yes. Oh yeah, without a doubt. Dustin in his book stated that. Yes.
Okay.
Because I have the biography of Dustin, which is called Crossroads.
Is it any good?
Oh, it's fantastic. It's a phenomenal read. He is so open when it comes to like his struggles, like with drug abuse and how it cost him like his marriage. Like he got fired because there's just so many stories about it. But like the fact is that Dustin said during this time he was so angry at his dad that these types of interviews were meant to purposely jab at him.
What about on the WWE's part, though? Do you think this was WWE doing it too?
Yep.
Just to take a dig at him for whatever reason?
Oh, yeah. Because, heck, man, just imagine how big of an asset Dusty Rhodes was to whatever company he was involved with. And he's working for your competition. Wouldn't you take a jab at him? Just saying.
Yeah, I guess, but was he really relevant enough in '97 to make it worthwhile to do that?
He was helping like with booking the shows. So,
of course, Dusty's one of the biggest names in wrestling history, but
oh, yeah.
I think in '97 it was a little bit stupid to take cheap shots at him like that.
Yeah, I got you.
I mean, that's just my opinion there. I just think there's some times where you can kind of blur the lines a little bit too much.
Which I can see where you're coming from on that.
I don't know. I'm not a big fan of taking somebody's personal life too and trying to make it into a storyline. I'm just not big into that.
For me, one of the most offensive storylines, in my opinion, when it came to like real life, was the Scott Hall storyline with him
being drunk.
Yeah, that really offended me. Because he was legitimately struggling and just, yeah. So.
WWF did it, though, with Road Warrior Hawk.
I know, and they pushed him off a fucking stage.
Yep. I mean, I get it. People want to do business, fine, whatever it is. It's not my personal, favorite thing to hear somebody kind of exploit somebody's, weaknesses or like in their personal life or some of the things that have happened to them or their family and their relationships with them. I'm just not a big fan of it.
Well, it's kind of like before Jeff Hardy left the WWE the last time. They were doing a storyline. I think it was him with him and Sheamus, and they were exploiting Jeff's past with drug abuse. So just
tasteless shit too.
I agree 1,000%.
What the hell is Jeff Hardy up to? Nobody's heard. I know he won his case and didn't win his case, but he didn't go to jail and he got like 10 years probation or something.
He got his license suspended for 10 years. From what I hear, he is going to be returning soon. It's just a matter of when. I think, honestly, Jeff needs just to take time off and just to focus on him. And
he's been off close to a year.
I know that. But sometimes, if you are an addict, you got to recognize certain things will trigger you. And there's a lot of wrestlers that say that have struggled with addiction, that the road is a big, huge trigger for them because of the access for everything they can have.
Mm-hmm.
So if you can't handle it, you can't handle it. I mean, I'm just saying.
So the Hart Foundation now is in the back in the men's room waiting for somebody to come out while they're looking for Austin. Who's coming out?
Please tell me Ahmed comes out.
No, that ain't Ahmed right there. That's for sure.
That ain't Steve. Is that the Brooklyn Brawler?
No, they ain't the Brooklyn Brawler. He didn't have that long hair. I don't know who this kid is. But he's getting a beat down there after taking a deuce.
What the fuck?
Oh, no. Here's another one of these silly fucking promos for Cold Day in Hell, I think. Yeah. Woo! These are fucking bad.
Did you used to have a computer like that with a giant screen?
I actually did.
Yeah.
I miss it. Did. Boy, these fucking promos for Cold Day in Hell to try to get people to buy it is pretty bad. Daniel said he thought Sonny was coming out of the men's room. Yes. Good job, Daniel. That's a great one.
Well, which of those WCW then to be Missy Hyatt, but anyways.
Yep.
Oh,
Nation of Domination's out here. We got a little Savio, Crush, Faarooq. Who else? Clarence Mason's out there, I believe. Anybody else out there with him?
Yeah. I can't see, but we'll see.
Don't get Wolfie D and JC Ice, I think it is, right?
Yeah, it's such a random freaking assortment.
This was an awful assortment of people in the nation at this point.
When they reformed, I thought it was great. Like with D'Lo, the Godfather, Mark Henry, all that, The Rock. I thought it was phenomenal. A great.
So this is some type of gauntlet match. And here comes that random jobber from the back earlier.
Dude.
Crush with a tilt-a-whirl slam.
Me and you are huge marks for Crush in his earlier work.
I love Dakota Crush. I love him in Chronic, too.
I just wasn't a fan of this gimmick with him.
No, I wasn't either. Oh, boy, he was a strong son of a bitch, too.
Gutbuster.
That guy's out of here. Let's see who's coming out next. Was that guy that was taking a deuce in the back supposed to come out?
Ooh!
Ahmed says, Faarooq says, send him one more. Poor jobber just got thrown out. We got another one here.
How much
who's this guy? Look at his outfit here.
Dude, that is awesome.
Bro.
Is he wearing a bra?
What is he wearing?
I don't know.
What in the piss is this? It looks like a bondage outfit.
Do you hear Vince? He's like fancy footwork with a fancy outfit.
Uh-huh. Dude, look at it. It goes all the way down the crack of his ass like he's got a G-string on.
Is this like Jeff Jarrett inspired?
This may be the worst
outfit
of ever. No doubt about it. This might be the worst outfit ever. Daniel says Michelle Carlucci's a proud mother of letting her son dress and dance like HBK in his school bus. So proud. He took it from Vince's closet.
I wouldn't be surprised.
This might be the worst wrestling outfit I've ever seen.
Yeah, without a doubt.
That is some dreadful shit, and that's saying a lot.
And Jeff Jarrett's outfits were pretty bad.
Okay, is Bastion Booger's outfit or this guy's outfit worse?
This one.
Yeah, I got to go with you too. At least Bastion Booger wasn't wearing a thong up his ass like this guy.
Oh my god!
Did this
Heart Punch!
This guy's like mother design this for him and tell him it would look good? This will get you a job, kiddo. Just wear this on your audition.
You got a bright fit. You got a bright future ahead of you, kid.
Who's next here? Number 3's out. Somebody's in a. Oh, there he is. We all didn't know it was Ahmed. He's got a ski mask on his head, some pantyhose there. What the fuck?
That's how he sleeps.
It puts him to bed. Why was he wearing a fucking pair of pantyhose on his head? What the piss?
God damn.
Wow.
That's the question of the night. If we ever get the opportunity to talk to Ahmed, I'm going to ask him, why the fuck were you wearing pantyhose on your head that night?
Come on, give us a replay of this, please. Give us a replay of this. Come on. I got to see this again.
This made my night right here.
That made my night too, just to
God
see
damn.
that. That's an automatic win for Raw. It's an automatic win. Look at him.
He did the Pro River plunge, and they're like, "Who is this?
Who is this
Really?
guy? I don't know who he is. He's wearing the same pants as Ahmed earlier.
I don't know. You tell me."
Yeah, I don't know. You tell me. That ski mask really did a good job of concealing that. You know, God.
With the starter jacket.
That's their version of a ski mask right there. Ahmed's version of a ski mask. Put a pair of pantyhose on your fucking head, man.
What
He's
the
too cheap to
fuck?
go get the good
Why
one.
would Stone Cold be hiding under a truck?
I don't know. They're all looking for him everywhere. He's running from the Heart Foundation. Come on.
Try those barrels.
God, that was tremendous.
Look what the fuck.
I really can't believe that they had him wear that out there like that. Wow. You gotta really take
Nitro's
your
lost. I'm sorry.
There's no winning. There's no winning for Nitro on this week right here. There's no winning. Ahmed came running out with a pair of fucking pantyhose on his head and a Packers shirt and a Packers jacket, and tried to really portray that he was some mystery man coming out to beat Crush.
Oh, come on.
Jesus, that was.
Did Ahmed wake up and just randomly grab something from like the Divas locker room? Like, oh, here you go.
He was too cheap to get a ski mask. That's why he's using that pair of pantyhose as a ski mask for himself. You know, at least he tried. Nick Gage didn't try when he robbed a bank. You know. At least he put some effort into trying on this one.
Wait, hold on. So Nick Gage did not wear a mask whenever he tried to rob a bank.
Nope. That's how he got caught.
Wow.
This is coming from the guy that comes out wearing a bandana wrapped around his head for his wrestling gimmick all the time around his face and has always done that.
Murder, death, kill.
MDK all fucking day.
Motherfucker. Oh, the XPW. Speaking of garbage wrestling,
what happened there this weekend that people are in like an uproar over?
There is a faction called MAGA.
Okay.
So it's basically a Latino gentleman that is a like extreme Trumper that has people in his group, and he's saying. Which I'm not going to repeat what he said because it's extremely offensive, but he was degrading Latinos, he was degrading black people, he was degrading all kinds of groups, and saying that the only way to have America back to where it should be his glory days is Trump and this and that. And also Rob Black is saying, You guys said that we were down and out. We got the biggest crowd we've had since we came back. And you have people shitting all over it saying, what, you got 100 people to show up to your show?
No, there was some match that people were just said it was too much that they
Hold
did.
Hold on. Let me
see if you can find something for it.
Yeah.
I saw people complaining about it in the wrestling groups today, and I have no urge to want to watch XPW, so I I definitely am not going to seek it out. I just saw it in a bunch of the wrestling groups in Facebook and people talking about it.
Schlack is covered in skewers and barbed wire. Hold on. Well, because we know Schlack's a legend.
He's a deathmatch legend. Come on.
Schlack.
Shawn Michaels is out here for an interview with Vince, and they want to get some answers to why Stone Cold, and he helped Stone Cold Steve Austin here.
I lost my smile.
He's going to lose his smile here shortly, right?
Yeah. No. He lost it back in February.
Oh, yeah, he lost it already. I forgot.
That way he didn't have to drop the title to Brett.
Can you imagine having to work with him at this point with what the stories people have said about him?
Oh, yeah. Which anytime he needed to drop a belt, something came up.
He might quite possibly have been one of the most difficult people to deal with at this point of his career, I bet, from what everybody said.
I agree 1,000%, yeah. And the only time he legitimately dropped a belt, it was to Triple H, and he laid down. So, yeah, which was the European title.
Daniel says, Ahmed in his Packer gear and pantyhose would have been huge in XPW. Hey, maybe they'll hire him, Daniel.
Dude.
Would you watch if Ahmed went to XPW?
I would.
Watch. All right, I would too.
I would, yes.
That would get me right there. That would make me want to go watch that shit show for just that match at least. Hell, I'll even give them the $5 for the pay-per-view price or whatever they charge.
No. Fuck that. We'll just pirate the damn thing. I'm sorry.
Schlack's got to eat, man. They definitely aren't getting off the houses over there.
Oh, my God. Guess who else is in XPW now?
Who?
Drake Wirtz.
The referee?
Yes.
No. All right. The deathmatch legend himself, huh?
Yeah.
I just can't get into XPW ever, that deathmatch shit.
California 2.
California. Coming up. Oh, boy. Amazing. Riveting shit, I bet.
The birth of Evil Larry. Hold on.
Daniel says, in this whole time, Sean said he doesn't lay down for anyone. Triple H said bet.
There you go. So, okay. Hold on. Hold on.
He's throwing some click references here on the show already.
Okay. They claim anti-XPW crowds are woke snowflakes. I wonder who the real snowflakes is. And the XPW said the ones that are trying to get us canceled are the real snowflakes.
Okay.
Jasmine St. Clair, she's a part of it.
Let's got some asses in the seats.
Oh, yeah.
Who else they got? Anybody else big? They get some fucking major names out there.
Schlack.
Schlack. He's a god.
I'm trying to see if there's anything that's worth a damn on here. Because all I know is like so basically like the MAGA one, the MAGA crowd, or well, like the MAGA faction, basically that a lot of people are extremely offended. Okay. So folks, I'm going to say this one time. This was the spot. It went as planned. So basically, there's a guy that sat in a fucking plastic lawn chair and landed straight on concrete.
Excuse me? What?
Yes.
And people pay for this shit?
Yes.
I'm speechless.
God damn.
I can't believe anybody would pay for that fucking crap. Just give me your $20 or whatever you're paying for that. It would go to a much better cause instead of dumping it to that shit.
I agree 1,000%.
What crap? Boy, this is a shit promo from Shawn Michaels here. This is boring.
Yeah. I agree.
This is going on way too long. I don't know if they just didn't have a lot planned, but they're letting this go way too long. This just definitely isn't. The crowd isn't really giving too many shits about this one.
Yeah, I agree. All right. I just posted the clip to what that thing was.
All right, I see it right here. There it is, right there. Shea Hunter status. I'll check that one out later on. I gotta see what that is you're talking about there. I'll definitely check that one out later on.
Yeah, just flat out. It was one of the stupidest fucking. Literally a lawn chair onto straight concrete. He did not land on anybody, and they're claiming the spot went as planned.
Sean's trying to pretend like he actually gives a shit about the fans at this point here.
Oh no, he doesn't.
He's like, all right, I'm just gonna give you the handshake here, just for shits and giggles. Somebody grabbed his hand and wouldn't let go though.
All right, they have Masada.
Who?
Masada.
I have no idea who that is.
Cat Martini.
No idea who that is either.
Atticus.
Oh, here's Brett. Brett's out with Pillman now.
Hey, boy, toy.
Sean's going back in the ring now. If that segment wasn't long enough, they're just going to continue to extend it. Just let Pillman just do something here. I want to see Pillman praying again.
Oh god, this would be great.
Lights are out. Somebody's going to jump Sean, I bet. Come on.
Come on.
You think somebody's jumping him?
Yes. Anvil.
We got the Anvil and the Bulldog that aren't there, and Owen.
Yeah. See? Yeah.
Oh, here Brett's making fun of the losing his smile shit.
Yeah.
Boy, Sean is just like, I want to get out of this here tonight. I'm ready to leave. I earned my money tonight. I came out and gave a shitty promo for 5 minutes.
Yeah, I agree. And wasn't Sean one of the highest paid wrestlers at this time?
Oh, I would definitely assume he was. I bet you Brett and Sean were the two top paid guys at this time.
Yeah. Did he say the jam?
I didn't hear.
Dude, jam up guy, El Dandy.
I didn't hear it.
Damn it.
He might have, though.
See, he just said it again. Do you want to jam or what?
Yeah, you're right.
Dude.
Anvil's coming out here for a match against HBK.
Told you.
All right, is this going to be one super kick and this is over?
Probably.
Yeah. Jim's going to walk in and get a super kick to the chops, maybe.
I love his goatee.
Jim the Anvil Neidhart has the best goatee in the history of wrestling.
He has.
Now the entire Heart Foundation is out now. That wasn't in that promo, just like we thought.
Yep.
They're jumping him, but Austin's probably going to come out now. Would you think?
Yeah, because do you think Shawn Michaels at this time is legitimately going to wrestle on Raw?
No, he won't. Oh no, Legion of Doom are here,
unless it's heavily promoted.
Boy, I've never seen Legion of Doom wear a singlet like that. Have you?
No, I haven't.
Boy, that's a rare one.
It doesn't look bad.
No, it doesn't at all. It's just I've never seen that before.
It looks different.
I never remember seeing them wear that before.
All right, so I'm going to read a quote. The death matches that Terry Funk and Mick Foley had years ago in Japan were no different to what XPW does. Granted, XPW doesn't need to do an event that has so many of them, but if it draws crowds for them, then that's business.
Is it drawing crowds for him, though?
100 people.
Hey, big fucking ticket cards right there.
There you go.
I mean, imagine, like, it's probably like $20-$30 to get in, and then you're selling like 100 tickets. How can you possibly make a profit? Is there any way?
Yeah.
And the crowd just went mild. Here comes Doug Furnas and Phil LaFon.
Oh God, yes. Oh. Also, there was a spot where somebody got stabbed in the penis with a syringe.
Boy, that's nice.
Dude, this is garbage.
You think?
But no offense, what do you expect with an ex-porn director? So yeah.
Yeah. I can't imagine. It's truly wonderful television there. Boy, these two are as bland as they come. Are they wearing a Domino's jacket?
Yeah. I don't know. Okay, so pretty much.
I thought there was a Domino's pizza emblem on their jacket for a second.
Wow. They have the video of it happening on their shit. Oh my God.
Of what?
The syringe.
Lovely.
And the good Lord.
Where do they put it up on?
On their official Twitter.
Oh, okay. They actually show the video clip of that.
Yes. Dude, this is classy wrestling right here.
Man. XPW. Nothing but the best. I love the shoulder pads here on the LOD.
Oh, yeah, I do too. Okay.
Silver spikes.
Enough putting over XPW for how shitty they are.
Don't mention them anymore.
All right, here we go.
All right, who's going to take this one? The LOD, or is Doug Furnas and Phil LaFon going to get some redemption from last week?
Dude, LaFon and Furnas, stars in the making. They're going to be like a bright, shining light that's going to blind you like a phoenix.
Shine bright like a diamond.
I mean, shine bright like a diamond. Exactly.
I don't think I've ever heard anybody get such little reaction as Furnas and LaFon when they come out.
Brackus?
I think Brackus got a bigger pop than these two dopes. These guys suck. I mean, I'm not saying they're bad in-ring workers, but just as characters, they fucking suck. They're as vanilla as they come.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. This guy in the ring, I don't know who's who. I think this is Phil. I think this is...
It's one of them.
I don't know who it is. It's one of them. All right. Look at his face. Who does he look like to you?
Oh, I like it. I don't know. Shane McMahon? I mean,
he looks like Alberto Del Rio.
He does.
We had the Seth Rollins look-alike last night. Now we got Alberto Del Rio.
Oh yeah. Freaking Al Perez, Seth's dad.
Yeah, last night on the Clash, Al Perez looked like Seth's dad there for sure. This guy looks like fucking Alberto Del Rio's fucking long-lost dad.
Without the talent.
Yeah.
And Alberto, I'm not a fan of the guy's the type of person he is, because quite frankly, he's a piece of shit. But the thing is that but as a wrestler, phenomenal.
He's another guy that could join the Greg the Hammer Valentine Club of Misery.
Oh God, yeah. I agree with that.
I bet you 100% he could pop right in there with him. He'd be a fucking honor roll student in that school.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
Not just regular honor roll. He's getting high honor roll. He's getting Harvard level scholarships from his grades are getting in that school of misery.
He's in the advanced classes.
Oh, beyond advanced. He's been taking advanced for a long ass time. He's getting a PhD in that shit.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
Sean's fighting in the back here with Anvil and the rest of the Hart Foundation. They're still going at it. Look at Pat Patterson swatting at him.
Ow! Like a cat.
He's like swatting at him to try to get him to go back.
Don't you dare touch the first Intercontinental Champion.
They go banana for him.
They go banana.
Somebody just put a sign up in the back that said, "Where's Slick?" Shout out to the Doctor of Style, Slick.
Where is Slick at?
Yeah, he's preaching out to somebody. He's changing lives like he did Kamala's.
Just imagine if Slick was part of the Nation of Domination.
I love Reverend Slick, the Doctor of Style. Hey, Chris, look at this. Coming up after USA Original Series, La Femme Nikita.
Yeah. What's your favorite episode of La Femme Nikita?
Everyone. And then later on, they had Pacific Blue.
Oh, yeah, Pacific Blue. Oh, and Walker, Texas Ranger.
Repeats, though, Walker, Texas Ranger. Come on.
Yeah.
Just the repeats. But, you had La Femme Nikita. You had Weird Science at one point on there, remember? Yeah. You had Pacific Blue.
Silk Stockings.
I think you had, like, fucking Quantum Leap or something at one point, too. USA used to have some fucking fun shows at that point.
They did.
I remember I was never allowed to stay up that late at that time.
Remember the dog shows?
all the Westminster dog shows where they would preempt the the weekly show.
Yes.
God, you know how fucking bad your network must think of you at some points when you're getting delayed or your normal time slot is going to the fucking Westminster dog show.
Even though you have the highest rated show on the network.
They even did that, I think, when they were at their peak, and they were scoring monster numbers every week, for all those years.
And that's why they had like the Thursday Raw Thursday, and then they did like the Saturday Raw and all that. Yeah.
How many people do you think possibly would be watching the Westminster Dog Show?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Like, I cannot in a million years see any way they were pulling big ratings for the Westminster fucking dog show. All right.
I'm actually going to look that up right now.
I see if you can find something for that. I can't imagine they were. The Westminster Dog Show must have been paying a fortune to USA to put that on there for some reason. Because I can't in any way fathom to think that the Westminster Dog Show was pulling in high ratings for anybody.
Ratings are not available.
Yeah, well, that shows you right there. It's not available because they were non-existent ratings. Nobody was watching. They must have had somebody that was backing them or some shit like that to really put a lot of money in to get USA to, for whatever reason, preempt their biggest show every week for a dog show.
Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, whoa, hold on. This was in 2003, actually, I found. The network...
Jesus, hold on. Furnas and LaFon just beat the freaking Legion of Doom.
Really?
How?
I have no idea.
Boy, you got to feel bad for them. They must be pissed. I'm sorry, go ahead.
In February 1997, on Tuesday night, so basically they did Monday and Tuesday night. So the Monday night was 4.6 million viewers.
No way.
And the Tuesday night and Tuesday night was 4.2 million.
No fucking way.
Yeah.
4.6 million people watched the Westminster Dog Show, and then another 4.2 came back the next night.
Yes.
What were they doing on this show to make 4.6 million people want to watch the Westminster Dog Show?
I don't know.
Do you know how boring your night and your life must be when you're sitting over there and spending a Monday and Tuesday night watching the Westminster Dog Show? Kids, it's the greatest time of year. What's that, Mom? The Westminster Dog Show's on. You can stay up extra late tonight for school tomorrow. It's all right. We're going to pop some popcorn and get some snacks out, and we're all going to watch the poodles run around the fucking arena.
Oh, God. Do you realize that Tony Khan has to do like 6 weeks worth of television just to match that?
Do you realize that Raw and SmackDown and AEW probably don't do that?
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like now they don't, but yeah.
My gosh. All right. We're getting another promo. It looks like here. The Undertaker's coming out.
The matches have been dog shit bad.
Oh, so this show was really formatted poorly tonight. But Ahmed wearing the pantyhose, enough said. Okay, enough said.
Definitely. That was a cherry on top of this shit Sunday.
I mean, I love the people that are on this show. I love the performers for the most part. But they just didn't format this really well.
What happened on Raw tonight? Does anybody know?
I didn't watch it.
I
forgot it was even on, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I just thought about that. Like, wait a minute.
Hey, Chris, take the reins for just 1 second. I'll be right back. Just got to run into the little boy's room.
All right.
Go to the party in the little boy's room. Give me 1 second here.
All right.
BRB.
Be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got the Undertaker, baby. All right, hold on. I got my Bluetooth on. All right, so we got the Undertaker giving a promo talking about how big of a badass he is. He's the defender of the belt, ladies and gentlemen. So apparently the creatures of the night, the belt belongs to them. Oh, God. Mr. Soon dearly departed. All right. So. All right. So a person. So apparently the person that's stolen his belt, they're playing a deadly game. Deadly games! Oh yeah, dude. Deadly games. So apparently the patience is wearing thin on The Undertaker. All right, Taker, I love you to death, but dear God, this promo is terrible. Oh, Lord. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. This is fucking terrible, this promo. I love The Undertaker, but this is just one of those things where it's like, all right, bid dearly. He's got a crap ton of makeup on. And they're playing his music during the promo. I guess they got some inspiration. I guess some New Jack inspiration. Angel Smith. So apparently there's an Angel Smith that's on the broadcast. I don't know whether she's a troll or someone that's trying to get attention through her stuff. I have no clue, but I want to get John's perspective on this. Stone Cold versus the British Bulldog next, ladies and gentlemen, the main event after a very uneventful promo by The Undertaker, which is absolutely fucking plumb dreadful. But yeah. Jill and John Bennett. Look, Mom and Dad, straight A's. Good Lord. You treat me like a dog and you expect me to smile because I said so.
Speaking of dogs, we got a cameo here tonight, Chris.
Wait, what? Oh, hey, cutie patootie. How you doing?
I never show anybody stuff from my personal life typically on the show, but this is Charlie right here.
Hey, Charlie. How you doing?
Charlie's a good boy. He's a little bit of a criminal, but he's making his first appearance on the
What's he stealing?
A little bit of everything. He steals people's hearts, too, because he's so cute.
You read my mind. He does steal some hearts.
Now, Charlie gets a mohawk in the summer every year.
Really?
Yeah. I shave him, and he looks like Mr. T.
That is so cool.
He goes, I pity the fool who makes fun of my mohawk.
Absolutely adorable. The one thing I love about dogs is that regardless of what you look like, where you come from, no matter what you believe in, they will love you unconditionally. And like they are truly man's best friend.
That's Charlie.
We can learn.
Charlie says goodbye, everybody.
Bye, Charlie.
All right, Charlie, you're out of here, man.
All right, Charlie boy.
All right, we got a Sunny sighting here.
Wow, she's actually out of prison. Anyways,
she wasn't saucing down some booze before this at this point.
Oh, that's mean. Anyways, just to give for future reference, for anybody that wants to advertise anything on our stream, you will be banned. This is not to advertise anything. This is to have fun and watch wrestling and just have fun discussions. Okay?
Yeah, I saw those comments and I'm like, no, not happening.
No, troll.
Yeah, go away.
So
advertise that shit somewhere else.
All right. Dude, Bret Hart. Dude, like the Titantron, do you see like the heart just going back and forth? It's growing big. It's getting
pack of hyenas. Nothing but a pack of hyenas here in this place tonight.
They are.
In Green Bay. They spawned Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, and Mr.
like
Kennedy,
hyenas.
right?
Oh, God.
Oh, Mr. Kennedy's from Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Okay, well, we'll forgive Green Bay for doing that one, too.
Well, there you go. Do you think Rodgers is staying in Green Bay, or do you think he's going to the Jets?
I think the Jets are desperate, and we'll probably try to get him.
Okay.
They're going to overpay, and it's going to be like the Brett Favre incident when they did that.
I think Rodgers, his best years are behind him, and I don't think with all due respect, he might start out hot, but I don't think the Jets will make the playoffs this year.
So why did British Bulldog just take about 5 minutes to come out here? Because of the fight in the back?
Did he do some coke beforehand? I don't know.
I have no idea. It took him a while to get out here. Boy,
Dude,
boy had a good look, though, didn't he?
Oh, God, yeah, he did. One of the best looks in the history of the business. And, you hear the fans booing the shit out of him.
That's how good the Heart Foundation was doing.
I agree 1,000%.
That's when you know you're doing a good job as a bunch of heels to make the fans hate you.
Whining, crying, lying, hitman.
Now here comes Austin, everybody's favorite at this point. Look at those fucking championship belts that kid made out of cardboard.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, he was rocking that out.
Did you ever do that?
No.
I did.
No, never did.
I'm not
faulting the kid for doing it. I think it's cool that little kid wanted to take the time to do that. Especially, that's awesome. Good for him.
Me and my brother, we had like a little wrestling, like a little wrestling league, like within like our neighborhood, called the HWO, the Home World Order.
The Home World Order. Wow, that's a tremendous name right there.
Nobody
kids. Steal that one right there from Brother Martin. He's going to sue you. Fucking bunch of hyenas.
I was 8 years old. Leave me alone. Anyways.
Oh, no. I love it.
This was like right after the NWO got big. And like, oh, yeah, like the Home World Order. And
how much your brother than you?
He is 4 years older.
Oh, okay. So you're not too far apart.
So, yeah.
So he used to have a good time beating the shit out of you, I bet.
Oh, yeah. And like, which our first pay-per-view was called Green Light.
Green Light. All right.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Basically, hell no, I didn't. No, I didn't.
Bunch of hyenas. Daniel says HWO, HWO, HWO.
Exactly. We had so basically, which like the belt was upstairs, and like we were fighting each other, and like the first one to get upstairs and grab the belt won, and I shattered a damn mirror. Like my brother threw me into a fucking standing mirror. Then he grabbed the belt.
And that wasn't what they call it, sugar glass or something?
No. That was real
wasn't no sugar glass on that one. Mom beat Chris's ass when she got home.
Oh, she did. She did.
She beat your ass for that one.
My parents believed in spankings.
You definitely probably got one. I bet your brother did too.
Yes.
You guys were in.
And of course, my brother. And of course, my brother threw me down the fucking river, saying, "Oh, that was all him." What the fuck, motherfucker? You threw me into it. So yeah.
Daniel says, "Oh man, the amount of stuff broken wrestling with my brother." I'll tell you what we used to do. We had a trampoline out back, and my younger brother's 4 or 5 years younger than me, something like that. My stepbrother Tom, and he was so light, so we would just take him on the trampoline, beat the shit out of him, and have hardcore matches. Take the trash cans and all that shit. That's what we would do at least.
Yeah,
but we never had a championship belt or named our federation. This Green Bay crowd just sucks, man. I
agree.
They are boring, but I don't know if I can blame them tonight.
This is a fun match, though, so far.
It's not bad. They're just not into it, it seems.
Now, if the Home World Order showed up, just saying.
Business is about to pick up. HWO's coming.
Yeah.
Come on.
Oh, my goodness.
Quote old JR, man. Business is going to pick up then.
That's a little insight to something I've never shared before on my shows. So, yes.
Chris in the HWO.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm telling you.
All right.
If you're not with the HWO, we got 2 words for you. He's going to steal DX's line then.
Suck it. So,
did you guys go around too sweet in one another?
Oh yeah, we did. There was we had a parking lot match too.
Fucking parking lot match.
Oh yeah, so like basically, like the goal was the first person to get tossed into my dad's Jeep and locked in it lost.
That's a hell of a stipulation there, man.
And I never won. So yeah.
Woo. Boy, I'm wondering why the HWO didn't go to the next level. I'm wondering why.
My dad is like, what the fuck is wrong with you guys? So yeah, we had like the stairs match. We had the car match. We were innovators, by God.
Daniel says, if you didn't do it outside a Kmart parking lot, did the HWO sell out?
Actually, we had a couple of our elderly neighbors that were staring out the window that were wondering what the hell was going on. So yeah, we did have a crowd.
We used to do this. I'll say that. Well, this is something funny we used to do because I live in New York, of course. For people who don't know, I live in New York. You lost to know where I live usually.
You're not a real New Yorker, so what are you talking about?
I know. What can I say? I'm not a real New Yorker. I was only born and raised here and all that, but it is what it is. So what we would do in the wintertime, when like you would get the big snowstorms, we would go to the Walmart parking lot, which in the town that I live in, it's a huge shopping center where Walmart is, the movie theaters, other big stores and stuff like that. So with all the snow would come, they would put it up near the light poles or whatever it is. So you get these big, huge mounds of snow. Yeah. So we would play King of the Mountain up there, where you're throwing each other off the fucking 30-foot fucking mound of snow up there.
Oh my God! That's
occasionally somebody would get dropped off that thing and break a bone or something like that here and there. It would get pretty fucking intense. It was fun. That was our version of it too. We would do that one.
That is awesome.
Data said they should have paid tickets to watch the HWO.
Exactly, they should have.
He tried, but it didn't work out for him.
They were pirating our content.
They didn't like the parking lot match.
A Jeep.
Yeah, the Jeep match.
Jeep Cherokee.
Yeah,
it was a 1995 Jeep Cherokee green. I remember like it was yesterday.
Green.
All yes.
Right. Davey's wearing down Steve Austin here a little bit. Here, he's got him in a sleeper hold on the mat. The two old guys in the front are wondering why they came to the show tonight. Do you see the two old guys right next to next to that?
What the hell is going on?
That's got to be this kid's father. This guy's father next to them that took them, because there ain't no way that guy is able to afford front row tickets.
You guys dent the car?
Yeah. We did the car.
You dented it?
Yes, we did dent the car.
Did your dad beat y'all's asses?
Yes.
Well, good.
New York wrestling was a whole different world. That is 1,000% sure for sure, Daniel. I'm sure you guys in Buffalo did it in Buffalo as well.
We were in Baltimore at the time, so we had Baltimore wrestling.
Daniel said those two old guys are great Valentine's uncles. They look miserable. There's a lot of people that could have been in the Greg Valentine Club here.
Good Lord, yes. Okay. Why doesn't Steve Austin fear the Undertaker?
I don't know.
Oh hell yeah!
He doesn't fear nobody.
You missed out on. That's true. El Dandy, even Chuck Norris and Haku fear El Dandy.
They're smart. That's why. Daniel says your wife is going to shut down the HWO. She doesn't want none of that. She says no. Done. He fears no man and fears no beer. I got to try one of those one day, one of those Broken Skull IPAs, and see what they taste like.
I've had which I've sipped a couple of them because our local beer store sells them. The Walmart beer store, actually, it's a beer and liquor store we have on our property.
Are they any good?
Oh, they're all right. I wouldn't they're nothing to write home.
Yeah, I'm not an IPA fan, and I'm not a drinker anyway, so.
I'm not a beer guy necessarily, so
the world though. Stunner to the Bulldog.
Now, when it comes to the Terramana,
the tequila,
from The Rock, fantastic.
That was a very weak stunner on the Bulldog here, and now the Heart Foundation is
of course
jumping Austin.
Dude, that stomping is terrible.
Yeah, that is. They're hitting him with the championship belt
Jesus
here.
Christ, this is so weak.
This really is. Brett and Pillman are in the back there watching and very happy on that beautiful television.
Oh, dude, you talk about high quality television, man. Which I'll trade in my my television right now for that.
The crowd just is so out of this. They don't care.
No.
Oh, yep. Here comes the Road Warriors now for some reason after they just lost to Phil, LaFon, and Doug Furnas.
Dude, the booking of LOD during this time was dreadful.
Jim the Anvil's shirt in the back there is completely ripped. Look at that.
Yeah. Dude.
Is he trying to create like a new fashion style or something? Or do they
I
find
don't
a t-shirt that fit him? Now, why is Furnas and LaFon out now?
Are they a part of the Hart Foundation?
What is the point of this ending?
This is terrible.
Who's coming out next? Daniel
Ahmed.
says the Broken Skull IPA was good, and I'm not an IPA guy. I got to sign one when I'm in. Oh, that's cool. The singlets on LOD are dreadful. I don't find them that bad, Daniel. I just never remember wearing them. I prefer the other look for them.
Yeah, I do too. My favorite look for them was LOD 2000. I know it wasn't their best run, but I love the way they looked.
All right, now Shawn Michaels is out here.
Oh my God, Shawn didn't leave the arena yet.
Daniel says they were hoping for a crowd reaction, and nope. Yeah, the crowd is not into it.
Do you know?
Here's a little bit of a reaction now. Undertaker's coming out.
Do you know what? With Ahmed Johnson, he's so excited. Shawn's in the ring because he can go sneak in Shawn's bag and steal sleeping pills.
There ain't no way Ahmed Johnson is doing 3 segments on a show. Okay, there ain't no way, especially this late at night. It ain't happening.
Past his bedtime.
It was past his bedtime at the start of the show. Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
It was past his bedtime 2 hours before the start of the show. Boy,
okay.
What a crap ending this was.
This is terrible.
Now Undertaker's beating everybody up, and Austin.
The past couple weeks have been great with storytelling. This is it. I
This
hate
was
to
a
say.
total miss.
Yeah, this one fell flat, but it was better than Nitro.
Only because of the pantyhose. The pantyhose made it.
Yeah.
Oh, Undertaker's grabbing that championship belt back. He's like, nope.
That's my belt, bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you like Undertaker's makeup?
Are they going to have a little fight here?
Line in the sand, bitch.
Look at the sign with the white right behind the Undertaker. I'm not going to say it on the air. Did you see it?
Yes. I'm not gonna.
That's tremendously bad right there.
Well,
I know
this
this
is
is
Attitude Era.
1997, but man, that's something. I'm surprised Peacock didn't edit that one out.
This is going into the Attitude Era. What do you expect?
I'm really surprised they didn't edit that out, though.
Yeah.
That was a miss on their part. I know it was 97, but there's some sensitive person out there that's going to go back out and pitch a fit one day about it.
Oh yeah, I like that doubt. Oh, Daniel's comment, I love it.
All right, let me see. So Undertaker, Austin, HBK, LOD, the Hart Foundation, and Furnas and LaFon.
That's it, man.
Wow.
The big guns.
Nothing but the big dogs when you get Furnas and LaFon out.
The big dogs.
Who needs the Undertaker? Who needs the Hart Foundation? Who needs Shawn Michaels? Who needs any of these guys? Who needs Stone Cold? You got Furnas and LaFon.
All right. All right. So the next time we watch WWF, it's going to be the pay-per-view.
Cold Dan Hell's the next one.
Yep.
Okay.
So that's going to be fun. Yeah. Those are only like 2 hours, right?
Yeah, they should be under 2 hours because they're the In Your House pay-per-views.
Okay.
Yeah, they should be under it.
So like we can do that all in one.
The bald guy in the suit.
I don't know.
Blackjack Mulligan?
I don't know.
I think that's Blackjack Mulligan. I think that's Barry Windham's dad.
Guys, break it up.
Come on.
Come on, guys, break it up.
Yeah, I think that's Blackjack Mulligan right there.
This is terrible.
All right, that's it. That's it for me. This is
Okay.
done, thank God.
Okay.
Oh, man. All right, Chris. So what are you giving it? Thumbs up, thumbs down, or thumbs in the middle?
Thumbs down. Show was terrible. Was it better than Nitro? Yes, without a doubt. Better than Nitro. That's not saying much, but yeah, like the pantyhose segment was great. The Goldust match was probably the best one out of the whole night. The whole thing with what Bret Hart was saying was great. The pack of hyenas. Honestly, the show is a fucking discombobulated, jumbled mess. Thumbs down. For 98% of it was garbage, but it was better than Nitro. You?
It was so poorly put together tonight. Like, I really have to say that it was very poorly put together. The format of the show stunk. The matches stunk. We had 2 Ahmed Johnson segments, and
Come on, that's too many.
I honestly would have given, if it wasn't for Ahmed wearing pantyhose on his head, I think I would have given the nod to Nitro this week. Like, I really do. Ahmed sealed the deal for the Raw victory here this week.
I got you. Okay, so
Raw's taking the lead now. They're up 3-2.
Okay, so up 3-2. I got you. It was garbage tonight, guys. I'm sorry. I can't defend it. There's some redeemable qualities, but not much. Pantyhose. There you go. Wait, what?
Pantyhose on Ahmed's head. That's something right there.
There you go. And the HWO.
Yes.
Story
HWO
time.
made it there. You know it's
There you
bad
go.
when you watch Nitro, that Nitro last week, and it's a contest. Yeah.
I agree. And it was only 45 minutes.
Yep. 100%. To quote Jeff Farmer. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, it was just way too much. But hey, we still had some fun commentary. We still had a good time tonight. Always a blast doing it with you here, Brother Mart. And don't have no fear, folks. We will be back next week, same time, same place. We'll be watching Nitro next week. So let's see what Nitro can do. It's one of those short shows again.
I'm sorry, Paul Bromwell.
Good.
And over under. Roddy Piper will do a 10-minute promo.
I'm going to go with it. He's definitely going to do a 10-minute promo. He might even go longer than that.
Okay, I got you.
He might even go longer than that, but we'll have to see. The Horseman segments will monopolize half the show for sure.
Oh, without a doubt.
Oh, I'm telling you. Well, good time tonight, buddy, and thanks everybody for coming out. Make sure you like and follow the page here on Facebook. If you're on YouTube, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell so you get notified when we do stuff. And don't worry, we'll be back next week right here, same time, same place, around 10:15 to 10:30 every Monday night live, doing some Monday Night Wars watch along here. Next week, once again, is Nitro. It's going to be the May 12th edition from 1997 of WCW Monday Nitro. We're going to have a blast. We hope you join us too. For Brother Martin, I am John Wangland. We are out of here tonight, and we will see everybody again real soon. Thanks for checking out the Retro Wrestling Revival. Have a great rest of the week, and everybody be safe out there. Thanks. We'll check you out real soon right here on the Retro Wrestling Revival.
Sorry, Veer Mahan.
You're damn right. You're smart for apologizing to Veer. All right, everybody. Be good.
All right. Peace.